Warning: the following video may or may not contain strong language. Depending on the subject at hand, the topic may range from PG-13 to rated R. So proceed with caution if you want to continue with the video. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Yosh, and welcome to Azure Sgood, as in, you sure it's good? Or, anime is watched when they're seen. Thank you very much for that, red hair guy. Not getting tiresome at all. Yeah. Basically, this series is about me watching anime and seeing, if they're good. Sometimes me and my friends will get together and they try to convince me to watch anime that I usually would say no. And they have to beat me down to a pulp until they put tape over my eyelids and have no choice but to watch said anime. Yeah, I've still hold no contempt from when they did that multiple times. Then again, that's why I have a soft spot for free, even though I wish it was 50% off. Oh, spider. I mean, cool. Anyway, today's topic is a continuation of episode 1 of ReZero Season 2 by going straight into episode 2. So this episode is actually about episode 2 of ReZero Season 2. Yay! Due to editing mishaps, this audio recording was cut in half. Don't look at me that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you that way. Yeah, I bet you're blaming me.
Wouldn't quit you?
That's it. I'm putting tape over your eyes.
No.
Welcome.
So back to ReZero episode 2, we meet Francesca, which, they had mentioned her in season 1, and I'm like, oh, so this is what she's like. And I agree with Subaru. Teeth, koa.
Okay.
Teeth are scary. Her teeth are scary.
I mean, yeah, at least she keeps it clean.
Beatrice, I'm really, really interested in her backstory right now.
Oh boy, you're in luck.
Yeah, we'll probably get her backstory this season because she always seems upset,
Was she ever upset in season 1 like she wasn't here? Because I don't remember her looking that sad.
If you ever watched the special, not Memories of Snow, but the one where Puck has a fever, we get a little bit about herself, and then also in the series from season 1, she makes a comment saying, I don't want to see people die in front of me anymore, is what she mutters under her breath. In season 1, and in season 2, episode 2, she says, I'm sick of people using me as a tool.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't remember her looking the way she did when she said that line in episode 2 in season 1. At least not that sad.
What episode, whatever, in season 1.
No. Season 2, season 2, episode 2. The one that came out today.
Yeah, she looked sad. She was crying.
I know. I don't remember her looking that way in season 1.
No, but she made a face of pain, though. Like she was in pain.
Yeah, and she mentioned, apparently, an old acquaintance of hers.
Yeah. I'm wondering, but Rotomon Contili was Greco?
Gecko, that PS1 game?
The person that Beatrice mentioned, when Subaru said I killed Sloth, and then she says, you've gone on before me, or whatever she says. And I'm like, was that Sloth's original name, or was that a different Sloth, and she's just mistaking it?
Okay, what? Okay, first of all, I was going to leave it alone until we were done with episode 2, but Francesca or Frederica?
We're talking about Beatrice right now.
I know that, but you said 3 names weirdly.
Greco.
No. Francesca.
Is it Francesca?
The maid? You said Francesca.
Is it Francesca or Frederica?
Frederica, or at least at least has the name Fred in it.
Hold on.
That's not it. And also, the Witch of Envy, you keep calling her Satellite.
Setela. I said Setela.
Yeah, her name is Satella.
Setela.
Yeah. And also, Gecko, the PX1 game, is
Geis. Geis. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, that's obviously it's the Sin Archbishop from season 1.
The Sloth Archbishop was something Roman. Is that a nickname for him? Big Goose. And I realized
Beta
they
Goose.
mistranslated.
Yeah, his name is Beta Goose, or she just called him by a shorter name. Kind
Goose,
of
yeah.
like,
I also noticed some of
Daniel.
they
People say Dan. She's just using
yeah,
Geese, whatever his name is.
guys, yeah. I also just realized they mistranslated his name because I listened to his name really closely, and they're saying Pitagoose, not Betagoose.
Okay.
It's a pay because I'm hearing the pay sound, not the bay sound. And so I'm wondering if they. It did sound. His name does kind of sound muffled, but I'm definitely hearing a pa. So I'm wondering if his name is Pitagoose.
Were you watching a fan sub?
No, I was watching Crunchyroll sub.
So did I this morning, and she said geese.
No, I know. I'm talking about from season 1.
Season 1?
Season 1, the translation of his full name.
Oh,
is
you watch a fan sub of season 1 back in the day.
No, I watched Crunchyroll.
Yeah. You're talking about season 1.
Yes, but I'm wondering if his actual name is Pitagoose, not Betagoose. Never mind, I went off on a tangent. Let's just forget.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's like similar to Dan and Daniel, just Dan for short, Goose for short.
But anyways, so Beatrice and Geese must have been friends or something.
Do you want me to give you what I know, and by that I mean just 1%?
How about 0.001%?
He's involved in the Memory Snow OVA that you skipped.
Well,
Pizza!
okay, I need to go and watch that now.
I'm surprised you didn't, and also he's not in it.
But he's involved, okay.
I mean, the original source, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, something else I forgot to mention in episode 1. Before Rem ventured into that good night, did you notice the little flashback she had before she went night-night?
No, I didn't.
Are you familiar with the story Rem If? I don't know that's the correct story, the correct title.
I've heard of it.
Do you know of it?
Yeah, it's where she decides to accept Subaru's offer for them to run away.
Yes, and obviously it's not canon, but I found out recently how it ended, and that's like really, unless you know or you don't want to know.
I know it's fine because it's not canon.
Okay, well, they live a happy life together, they got a child, they live together for years, and then when Subaru died of old age, he restarted at his checkpoint.
After he dies.
Of old age, after having a family with Rem.
That sucks.
I mean, it can be non-canon. I mean, you're right. It's not canon, but if all that is reset, I mean, could that be canon? Question mark. It's not necessary, but it's kind of effed up. But I brought it up because before she went into the good night, she had flashbacks of her past. But usually people have flashbacks of their past, but this one, people had flashbacks before they die. In this case, she thought the last thing that she treasured in her heart, which was a possible future that she wished she had. And they had 3 stills from that light novel. So for that split second when Baten Kaitos basically ate her, I know, wrong, interesting choice of words, we get to see scenes from the Rem If novel. It's not not canon. It's not canon. But for this scene, it's canon enough that it's her dream. It's really a split second. So if you go back to the episode, when you see that white flash,
the timestamp?
no, but you know where it is. But just look at the scene before she got eaten, and boom, there you go. Just pause it, or just look it up online on YouTube. But I recommend go
on the scene right now.
Yeah, go right ahead. I recommend you look at those pictures. Just pause it.
Damn it.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Just looking for the white flash. There's the scene is of Baten Kaitos jumping into the air and going towards her, about to slice her. You see it? You found it?
He has a ponytail, Subaru.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 scenes, I believe. And you get to see. You had to pause it at the right moment to catch it, to find those 3 scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 3 pictures.
Yeah. Rem has long hair.
Yeah, that's an older Rem, and then the last one. I think there's 3.
No, there's.
There should be one of her and her children with him.
Oh yeah. There's. Is that Puck? There's a dog creature standing in the right corner.
It could be a reference, or they just got a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
there's a blue-haired boy.
Yeah.
There's Subaru and
and the daughter.
Rem.
Yeah, I'm assuming they had a daughter.
Yeah, and then they had just had a daughter.
Okay.
And that's the last. So that's from
Yeah.
So do you think that was the actual flashback from another timeline, or do you think it was
No, I think it's that. I think that it's being interpreted as just a dream she has. She's just picturing what she wanted her life to be,
Yeah.
and that's. I think that's a nice way to. I think that's a nice way to incorporate that story into the anime. I still want to see that OVA. I still want to see that anime.
But I feel like the Rim If came about because of fans, by the way. But that whole thing kind of contradicts, because if you remember her speech to Subaru when she tells him that she can't run away with him, and if you look back earlier from season 1, when basically those witch cults are kidnapping Subaru, she says, not only did you steal away my most important person, not only did you steal away my sister and my reason to live, now you are stealing away my reason to die.
Well, it doesn't really contradict anything if you think about the fact that it's a wish. It's a wish that she had. I mean, everybody has wishes.
I know that, but I'm just saying though that Ram having her ability was her reason to live. Subaru is her reason to die.
Ram was her original reason to live, but then when she fell in love with Subaru, he became her second reason to live.
No, because that quote when she yells at the witch's cult when they kidnap Subaru for that brief period of time when he's in his little crazy state, and she sees they carry him off. He says, you have to take away from me. Not only did you take away my reason to live, now you're taking away my reason to die.
Yeah, but then she also said it again in episode 1, season 2, where she said Subaru is her reason to live and die.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, I'm saying people when they're angry and in love, they say things.
I know.
That's not bad or good. It's just that it is how it is. I
know. I just thought it had a greater. I just thought that line had a significance, and there's because Ram was her reason to live, and Subaru became her reason to die, and I felt like that was going to be played. That it might be played more in later on in future references. So I'm just saying.
I mean, you're probably right, but then Arc 3 epilogue happened, which contradicts what you thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying though that Rem F technically is not canon because
I know it's not canon. I know. Yeah. But the fact that it ended like an episode, or ended like a typical day for Subaru is like kind of effed up. That you can put it into the story if you want because he dies. It goes back to the checkpoint. The plot can still continue. I mean, you can do that, but you don't really have to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that.
It's really effed up, though.
It is effed up, but also, if you think about it as well, she said no because she believes he shouldn't give up, and of course, there's Emilia had to save Emilia. Because they went and she said no, they went and saved Emilia and everybody. Remember, if she said yes to her desires and left the mansion with Subaru, do you know the consequences? Yes, Emilia would have died from the witch's cult, and you know what happens when Emilia dies?
The world ends.
Why?
Puck fulfills his contract.
Yeah, so have you ever thought about how can Subaru and Rem have a happy life with a family if Puck is going to destroy the world?
Well, actually, no, that's not true, because in one of the loops, apparently her jewel was broken, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that if Emilia dies, in contract between Puck and Emilia, which was, I don't remember if it was stated in the Memory Snow, which I'm surprised you never watched it yet. If Emilia dies, he will destroy the world, or rather, he won't care about what happens to the mortals, because he said that already in season 1, he doesn't really care. I think he said that, but he's just honoring the pack.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I'm thinking in one of the loops, so the witch's cult ended up destroying Puck, though.
Which one? Were in the novels? Because they never did that in the anime.
No, in the anime, in one of the loops, I believe that you don't hear Puck's voice, and you see the jewel broken.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Emilia becomes Puck.
Okay, I guess that makes sense, even though it never happened in the anime. But okay.
No, it happened in the anime.
No, not really.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm getting confused about when he tries to tell Emilia.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. He tries to tell Emilia, and then she dies, and then the jewel breaks. But Puck doesn't come out.
Well, we never got to see that in
time loop. No, he does come out later.
Yes.
Because he's thrown out.
Yes.
But
And
but there's one particular loop where where he grabs the door and his fingers come off.
no, Puck never gets injured at all. The one that gets tired.
No, but when he goes to the mansion and everybody's been killed, right before he goes crazy, he sees everybody dead. He walks into the secret patch and is frozen, and then everything's frozen, and he grabs the door handle and his fingers come off, and then he just freezes to death.
You mean Subaru or Puck? I don't know who you're talking about.
Subaru.
Oh, Subaru. Okay.
Subaru, but Puck's voice never calls out in that loop.
Well, considering the fact that he dies, Subaru dies before he can hear it. That's what the original creator intended. As the longer he lives, the more he gets to hear.
Yeah, that's true.
Which was incorporated into the anime.
Yeah.
But yes.
The second loop when Rem becomes all twisty.
But in case in point, or not case in point, and when Emilia dies, Puck will get released and he will go on a rampage. And the last time we get to see him in his adult form, real form, is when he mentioned, "Oh, the whale is here," and you get to hear the whale. This is before the whale arc. This is when Subaru dies in the snow. You remember? Maybe it's not his. Maybe no. It's no. I don't think it's the last time we saw. I think it's the one before you get to see him.
No, the last time you see it is when basically he tries to tell Amelia instead of him dying.
No. I think the last time was when they get that shining. He got the shining ending when he got his head cut off and he was frozen in place. And you saw the credits, and the credits all red. That was the last time you get to see adult Puck, Puck's true form, because and then after the credits he returns. And he gave up, and then
that's the last one.
That's the last one. Okay, this one, the one I'm talking about, is the loop before that loop. Is when I think it's the one you're talking about when his finger got cut off and whatnot. Puck was saying.
No, there's 3 loops. There's one where he tries to tell Amelia.
Okay.
And she collapses. He coughs up blood.
Okay, but I think it's the one, the one before that last loop, when you get to vaguely see Puck, or at least hear Puck in his adult real form. He's talking about the whale is being there, and you get to hear the whale before Subaru returns back to his checkpoint. They deliberately put the sound of the call of the whale, but he mentions the whale, and they said, or you go by the name. No, he mentions the name of the Archbishop. Gluttony. Or do you go by the white whale now? Or was it reversed? Either way, he mentioned that was the first indication about one of the sins being related to the white whale, which comes into fruition during the real epilogue in the novels.
Yeah.
But yes, so anyway, the whole reason I'm bringing this up is the fact that how can Subaru and Rem have a happy life in this If story? If for them to do that, Emilia will have to die. If Amelia dies, Puck will go into his real form and do humongous damage to the world. At some point, he might even destroy the world. So how can that happen?
You know the answer?
Yes, I know what happens of that Puck situation.
Okay, what's the answer?
I forgot his name. Out of nowhere, that OP guy with the sword was nearby, and he went and killed him.
Oh,
Not purple hair, red hair. The one who helps.
Oh, Reinhardt.
Yes, the one who killed the assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reinhardt. Yeah, he was just walking around nearby. He saw it and he went and killed Puck in his adult form.
That makes sense because Reinhardt is pretty OP.
Yeah,
he has resistance to everything, and he has Phoenix Revival as well.
Ah, he got them Phoenix downs. I see. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so that's what would have happened. That's how Rem and Super can have the happy life. Whatever else happened in the story, I don't know. Other than the fact they had a happy life, happy marriage, happy family, and then Subaru just went back to his starting point. But anyway, that was the story that I know of If. I do not know anything else. So the fact that Rem saw that images signifies that that's what she wishes. Not the story of If, just like how she envisions her future. Her looking older, her having a family with Subaru.
Yeah.
That's it. So I like that interpretation of those images, and also those images came straight from the light novels, straight from the Rem If novel.
That is nice. Nice touch.
It is nice because they saved them the trouble coloring them. Yeah. And that'll be it for this part. Please tell me in the comments down below. Was it a good episode? Was it bad? Any opinions matter. So go right ahead and write down what you think. You're inviting yourself for very, very intriguing comments. I mean, you're right. If you think I'm gonna get comments, but I won't, so I'm okay with that. Me getting comments, this is so hilarious. laughing at myself?
Yeah. I feel sorry for the poor sap.
Well, since he's busy reflecting, I guess. Next episode will be about episode 2. I hope you look forward to it, because we really worked hard on these episodes. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we really did, you son of a...
Okay. Yeah, there must be a reason why you're not behind the mic. So, see you in the next episode. Until then, what's his catchphrase?
Wait, he has a catchphrase?
That yo, Josh from Drake and Josh. Later, Drake and Josh. Yeah, later, Josh.
I'm getting comments, right, guys? I'm getting views, right? Right, guys?
It's okay.
Yeah, man, don't worry about it. Here, how's a marshmallow ramen?
Yummy.
Well, I guess it ended weirdly. Like tradition.